What's up, you guys? So this right here is the Ryobi cordless drill. This one is the 18 volt 1.5 amp battery that we have in here. So if you do have any other Ryobi tools, this battery is pretty much interchangeable on about 280 different kinds of tools. So that's just a cool little feature that it has as well. I'm just going to start from the bottom up. One thing that I personally like is you can actually put different bits right here in this little storage containment. So you can actually have different bits, swap them out pretty easily if you're working on different items or have different screws or nuts or anything like that. So a really cool feature to have right there is just the little divot right there so you can lock in your different bits. Another cool thing that I really like, honestly, I wish more companies did this, is right here is actually a magnet. So whatever screws you have, whatever nuts you have, whatever bits you have, anything that you have right here, different sockets, different nuts, whole bunch of, the list goes on and on a lot of stuff you can have right here. But it's basically just a magnet right here, so everything holds it. So you don't have to go in your bag, go in your pocket, go up and down a ladder. If you're on a ladder, you can put everything right here as long as it's magnetic. So that's a really cool thing that I think every single drill should have, just because you're swapping bits, swapping different kinds of screws, different nuts, the whole 9 yards. So we'll just kind of work our way up. So the handle itself is very ergonomical. It's very sturdy, very solid in my hand, doesn't feel flimsy or cheap. And then when I go ahead and pull the trigger, the battery doesn't jump around or anything, so it's just very sturdy, very lightweight. Another cool thing that it has is right here, you can switch the speeds of it. So right here we are in number 2, and we can go ahead and switch that speed up to number 1. So a little bit less torquey, whereas we have number 2 on, you get a little bit more torque with it. Another cool feature that it has, of course, like every other drill, you have different settings. So right here I have it in the drill mode, but you can go ahead and just swap that all the way around, just right next to the drill mode where it's basically number 1. Uh, Goes a little bit slower. So cool little feature, just like most drill bits have. This one right here, of course, you can go forward and backwards with this button right here. So forward, backwards, easy peasy, real simple to do. Another cool thing that this one has is, I'm just going to move this back so we have a little bit more oomph to it. Right here, the different drill bit size, you can go all the way up to 1/2 inch. So all the way up to 1/2 inch, and then of course you can go all the way down to about 3/8 of an inch. So you can basically put in any kind of drill bit that you have in here, and of course you can do this manually as well. As you can see, this one's pretty well used. I definitely use it often. I definitely like it as well. Another cool feature that this Ryobi has is also, let's screw this a little bit, is also you can see if you're putting that screw in straight. So you can see if it's level, if it's going to be straight, if the screw is going in correctly. So that way, if you are in a funky place or a tight corner, you can see, oh, okay, you know what, that bubble's just a little bit off right there. Maybe I should move it this way a little bit, move it that way a little bit, just so you can get a more balanced screw in there. But definitely recommend checking out this Ryobi drill, 18 volt, 1.5 amps.